Mabuhay sa inyong lahat! Today I'm going to start a series tungkol sa isang aspeto ng autism na hindi masyadong napag-uusapan. Madalas nakakapag-share ako sa inyo ng mga success stories in autism katulad ng mga naging painter or naging scientist or naging professor sa isang prestigious na university. Pero ang hindi ko masyadong nakukwento, pero kailangan nating pag-usapan ay yung mga nasa kabilang side naman ng spectrum. Yung mga children and grown-ups that still need supervision 24/7, especially those with behaviors that can be a danger to themselves. Kaya tara, usap tayo. Let's get talking. Hi! Kung bago kayo dito, ako si Teacher Kaye, isang registered speech-language pathologist sa Quezon City. There are many behaviors that can pose a threat to the safety or the health of an autistic throughout the lifetime. Pero ikaklaro ko lang na mga napili kong pag-usapan sa series na ito, to start with, ay yung mga behaviors that can be self-injurious pero hindi nila sinasadya or wala naman silang intensyon to harm themselves talaga. Ang pag-uusapan ko ngayon ay ang autistic elopement. In this case, elopement means running away from secure locations or their trusted caregivers. At hindi ito parang premeditated na running away, yung nagpaplano kang tatakas ka. Hindi, bigla-bigla siyang nangyayari. At ang mas nakakagambala ay usually nangyayari ito kapag ang supervision ay nagiging lax or during the most unexpected situations. Base sa iilang studies at consistent ang mga results ay approximately half of the autism population at least once in their life nakatakas from their secure locations or from their caregivers around the age of 4 years old or after that. And for a long period of time na hindi sila nahanap enough to cause concern. Wala pa akong statistics from 2023 alone, pero just by typing the keywords 2023, autism, elopement, or run away, ang dami nang nag-appear na articles related to this search. From these cases, we see an age range from as early as toddlerhood, 2 years old. Merong ibang school age, 6 or 7 years old, and one was even 16 years old. Wala pa ring definite or systematic study to show kung bakit talaga ito nangyayari because we don't have the technology to read minds yet. Pero ang napapansin just from context is madalas it has something to do with either sensory avoidance, merong nangyari sa situation na gusto nilang takasan, and this happens because a lot of the individuals on the spectrum have different sensory needs. If you need to understand this, I have a video about stimming or repetitive behaviors. Another possible reason is nakaisip sila or nakakita sila ng possible preferred object or location na biglang gusto nilang puntahan. From the cases that I found last year, marami sa kanilang nalunod dahil ang ginusto nilang puntahan ay mga pond or bodies of water at nalunod sila. Meron akong ikukwento sa inyo. One is based on my personal experience and the other is just very close to my heart. Meron akong isang pasyente, patapos na yung aming session at nagsusulat na ako ng notes. Nandun yung nanay niya nanonood sa session namin. Sa pagkakaalala ko, okay naman yung session namin. So medyo relaxed ako kasi wala siyang naipakitang behaviors na concerning sa akin. Pero bigla na lang lumapit siya sa akin, kinuha yung salamin ko, binato sa sahig, inapak-apakan, tapos biglang takbo ng pintuan. So syempre ang unang tiningnan ko yung salamin ko, pero nung nakita kong tumakbo siya palabas, sinundan ko siya agad. Kahit nakasocks lang ako, lumabas ako ng kalye para makuha ko siya. Buti na lang mabagal ang daloy ng mga kotse doon kasi laging traffic doon. Noong hawak-hawak ko na siya, grabe yung naalala kong naiiyak ako sa sobrang relief na walang nangyari sa kanya. Pero syempre, napagalitan pa rin ako. Kasi grabe, diba? Na-endanger yung life niya. And this is a lesson that has stayed with me so much. Grabe yung impact niya sa akin because that is how responsible we are for the lives of our clients. Kahit yung nanay niya sobrang gulat, hindi siya nakagalaw. Pero in retrospect, naaalala ko, I should have been more vigilant kasi ang nickname niya dun sa center ay si Kidlat. Siyempre, ang tindi ng self-reflection ko after, and it was after that I realized paano ko ba dapat na-avoid yon? And it was very minute signs because naalala kong nung nagpa-pack away na kami, ayaw pa niyang mag-pack away. And that was the only reason I could think of that could have made her run away. Another story naman happened to one of my best friend's son. Lumaki tong batang to during the pandemic. So on one of their first times na umalis sila ng bahay, they were sitting for dinner somewhere when biglang tumakbo yung bata out to the streets. And when they were thinking about bakit kaya siya napatakbo in this moment, it might have been the first time na nakakita yung bata ng cars on the road. Kasi halos hindi nakalabas ng pandemic. And he loves cars. So those are two examples where it could be a sensory or an emotional reaction, and the other could be because they were thinking of a preferred item. So the first thing that I want to tell you is it does not make you a bad parent or a caregiver if elopement happens to your child or your loved one. Nangyari nga sa akin, and I thought at the time that I was already very alert and vigilant. Hindi nga halos nakagalaw nung nanay kahit hinabol ko na siya out the street. But knowing this, we can stay even more vigilant. And because that happened to me, never na ulit nangyari because now I am extra alert when I'm handling autistic individuals. And because this affects so many people, ang dami na rin nag-iisip ng ways that we can possibly prevent elopement. Number 2, do you already have a way to identify your child? So some people use bracelets with their personal information on it. Some people put those electronic trackers like the AirTag dun sa mga pocket pag lalabas sila ng bahay. Number 3, reach out to your community. That could be yung mga kapitbahay nyo or even your LGU. Kahit sabihin nyo lang na, okay, doon po sa address namin, ito po ang picture niya. Sana po matulungan nyo po akong bantayan siya. At masabihan nyo ako kung sakali mang makita nyo siyang pagala-gala sa labas. Number 4, always observe carefully. This could be observing their body language. May mga maliliit na galaw na magpapakita sa atin na okay, medyo hindi siya komportable. Also, let's say you're in an unfamiliar place. Tumingin na kayo, obserbahan nyo na lahat ng bagay dito, lahat ng mga maaari niyang puntahan. Ano kaya dito ang mapagkakainteresan niya? At bakit importante to? Para number 5, you can create obstacles. You can either block their way to these preferred items or block their ways to the exit. Some ways to provide more obstacles is using your own body. So, i-mark nyo lahat ng possible exit points at dun kayo tumambay. Kapag nasa bahay naman kayo, try to install mga medyo mas complex na mga knob or locks para hindi madali ang nakakaalis o nabubuksan yung isang pintuan. Meron na rin tayo ngayong mga partner bands, bracelet na nakakabit doon din sa bracelet nung inyong minamahal. Para kahit biglaan siyang tumakbo, mahahatak ka muna at mahahatak mo rin siyang pabalik. At kung napapansin nyo na ang motivation ng bata ay to always seek out preferred items, have their most highly preferred item with them para hindi na nila hangaring umalis pa. So as with everything, this is not meant to scare you, pero na maging mas alisto sa mga posibleng mangyari. Because awareness is key, and once we know better, we do better. Ang ilan sa mga nabanggit kong mga safety tools ay mahahanap nyo sa aking TikTok affiliate shop, kung saan napili ko na ang mga medyo mas mura pero highly reviewed na mga produkto. Kung nakatulong ito sa inyo, makakatulong rin ho kayo sa akin by liking, commenting, sharing, saving, and subscribing to this channel at Teacher Kaye Talks. Maaari nyo rin ako mahanap sa Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. At hanggang sa muli, happy talking and mabuhay!